The mirror that shows tomorrow. People have feared mirrors for centuries. Not because of reflections, but because of what might appear behind them. According to an old urban legend, there exists a mirror that does something impossible. It doesn't show your reflection. It shows your future. And those who look into it long enough eventually witness their own death. Chapter 1: The Antique Shop. In 2021, a photography student named Claire Bennett visited an abandoned antique shop hidden in downtown Chicago. The owner warned her repeatedly not to touch anything covered in black cloth near the back room. Naturally, Claire ignored the warning. Beneath the cloth stood a massive antique mirror framed with dark wood. Strange symbols were carved into the glass itself. Then Claire noticed something strange. Her reflection moved half a second later than she did. Chapter 2: The Wrong Reflection. At first Claire assumed it was exhaustion, until the reflection suddenly smiled on its own. Claire froze instantly. Her reflection slowly raised a hand, then pointed behind her. Claire turned immediately. Nobody was there. But when she looked back toward the mirror, the reflection was gone completely. Only an empty room stared back at her. Then words slowly appeared across the glass. Tomorrow night. Chapter 3: The First Vision. The following night, Claire returned to her apartment, unable to stop thinking about the mirror. At exactly 11:11 p.m., every light inside her room flickered, and her bedroom mirror suddenly cracked down the center. Inside the reflection, Claire saw herself standing somewhere unfamiliar. Rain poured heavily around her. A shadowy figure slowly approached from behind. Then the vision ended instantly. Moments later, Claire received a phone notification. A local woman had died earlier that evening exactly where the mirror vision occurred. Chapter 4: The Photographs. Terrified, Claire researched the antique mirror online. Old forums described it as the tomorrow glass. According to legend, the mirror reveals future deaths before they happen. But every person who continues looking eventually sees themselves. Then Claire discovered something horrifying. Old police archives included photographs from crime scenes dating back decades. And hidden inside reflective surfaces in multiple images, the same antique mirror appeared silently in the background. Chapter 5: Her Own Death. At exactly 11:11 p.m. the next night, Claire covered every mirror inside her apartment, but the reflections still appeared. In windows, television screens, phone displays. Then her darkened TV screen suddenly showed her reflection again. Only this time, it was covered in blood. The reflection whispered softly, "Tomorrow." Then behind reflected Claire, someone slowly emerged from the darkness holding a hammer. Chapter 6: The Man in the Mirror. Claire returned desperately to the antique shop searching for answers. But the building was abandoned completely. Dust covered everything. No owner, no customers. Only the mirror remained standing in the center of the room. Then she saw movement inside the reflection again. A tall, pale man standing behind her. His face distorted unnaturally beneath the cracked glass. He smiled slowly, then whispered, "You've already seen too much." The mirror surface suddenly began moving like liquid, and a pale hand slowly pushed outward from inside the glass. Chapter 7: The Final Recording. Claire disappeared the following night. Police later recovered her camera inside the abandoned antique shop. The final footage remains heavily discussed online. The recording shows Claire backing away from the mirror while shadows move unnaturally behind her reflection. Then every reflective surface inside the room begins showing different versions of Claire screaming. Finally, the mirror cracks completely, and just before the footage cuts off, Claire's reflection reaches out from inside the broken glass toward the camera. Smiling. Ending. Today rumors about the tomorrow glass continue appearing across paranormal forums online. People claim antique mirrors sometimes reveal events that haven't happened yet. Deaths, disappearances, accidents. And according to the legend, if your reflection ever moves before you do, never look into the mirror again, because some reflections are watching you back. Subscribe to ShadowLore for more dark mysteries and forgotten legends. And remember, every legend has a secret.